Hi, this is Mandy with Scott Leroy Marketing. Today, I would like to show you how to create a custom page on your KW Agent website by using HTML coding. So we're going to embed HTML into the custom web page. You can get the HTML from any third party, any outside source that you would like to. Just make sure if you're going to embed images, just make sure that those images the actual image link in the HTML is pulling from cloud storage and it's actually hosted online somewhere. Okay. Well, for today's example, I'm actually going to pull the HTML from within the designs right here within command. So let's jump into the designs tab first, going to get my HTML code. And you can do this too, guys. I'll show you a little workaround in here. So I just came to create design and chose email. There's a lot of great templates in here. They actually include some good content. There's one named buy versus rent. Just going to pull that up here. You can see it right here at the beginning. Going to go ahead and choose that one for today. Now, when you see this, you'll notice that it has merge fields, it has images that it would normally pull from your marketing profile within Command. If you grabbed a template that may have merge fields like contact name and things like that, typically sending out this design through maybe Smart Plans or email campaign, it would be able to pull from your command database to fill in those merge fields. Since we are going to be downloading the HTML coding and then re-uploading it onto your website, it won't work to pull from your database or your marketing profile. So I'm actually going to remove these fields. Again, I just want this text content right here. I feel like it's great content to go ahead and slap onto a KW Agent web page. So I'm going to just click these, notice the blue banner around it, and delete these particular fields just because I don't want that included on the web page because it literally will show exactly how it is right here on my screen. It won't have that data to pull in to complete those merge fields. It will just show the raw merge field. So again, going to click till I see that blue banner, the blue line around, and just delete these fields, this one as well. Okay, so it looks exactly like I want. Sometimes you will get a save error. Let's see if I can get it to generate. Yeah, so it wants a legal footer on this template before it will let me save. That's fine. You don't actually have to save it to get the HTML. I can come right here to options, click download template, and choose raw template. So again, it's not pulling any data to complete any merge fields or merge tags that may be on this template. I don't need that, so I'll go ahead and download selected here. It actually downloads based on what I just saw on my screen. I'm going to say this one, so I'll know which one to use. There we go. All right, so I've downloaded it. You may see a little bit of different prompts on your computer if you have your files possibly automatically downloaded or put into a different folder. So don't be alarmed if that looks a little different for you. So I'm done with this. I'm actually going to go ahead and get out of this now. I have my HTML that I wanted, so I'm just going to go ahead and close. I can even discard changes. Again, you can try saving it, but it usually gives you an error because it wants some form of legal footer on there. Go ahead and make your best choice for whatever you want to use it for. For me, I'm not going to come back to it. So from here, I would choose Consumer tab, and now we're going to go in and create that custom page on the website. So I click Edit My Web Page, or edit My Website actually. And from here, choose Custom Page right here under the Quick Start. I can go ahead and name my page. So I want it to be buy versus rent. I can have an internal name if I would like. You can come in here and kind of play with the headers around, add a background image, maybe even a video in the background playing if you would like to. For today's purposes, I'm just going to leave all that customization alone just like it is. You can see the preview over here on the right. And I'm just going to go straight to adding this HTML embed. So down here under modules, you can choose add module, choose additional modules, and you'll notice HTML embed is right here in the middle. We're going to go ahead and click embed and scroll down just a little. Now, if you put your cursor on this line, you'll notice that some of the recently updated HTML options do populate. That's how the mortgage calculator is created on here, also the school search. For today's purposes, I want to show you how to create it new. So I'm actually going to say create new, and it opens up just another little window here. And I can choose an internal name for this, and I'm going to know that this is my buy versus rent content and put my cursor for my raw HTML. Now, we know that we downloaded the HTML from that design template, right? I need to actually get that raw HTML coding from that file. So if I open my files here and go ahead and click on downloads, it's right here, my file is, but you'll notice it wants to open it in Chrome and actually show me that whole content as pretty as it looked on our screen within the designs. I want to see the coding itself, so I'm going to actually click on this, right click, and choose to open it with a notepad. This is actually going to open up the coding as you can see here on your screen, and from the edit option in the top, I can choose select all, right click and copy. And then for raw HTML, I'm just going to go ahead and put my cursor there and paste. There's my beautiful coding. You'll start to notice your preview populating over on the right-hand side. It's the exact text that we got from that email design. Now I could come in here and adjust this if I wanted to. I'm happy with the way that it looks, and I'm going to go ahead and hit publish. This means I am saving this content right here. You can also hit the file that was right here to click save as well if you didn't want to publish it just yet. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and click back. What I did was create that embed module here, but I created the one that we just did. There it is, buy versus rent content. So that's what we just created. I'm going to go ahead and choose that to put into my HTML embed module. Over here on the right, you'll see that start to populate. And that looks great. It is a little narrow. You can go ahead and choose to see it through maybe a mobile view. Looks good though on a mobile view. Go back and view it as a desktop and play around with that more if you would like to. I'm happy with it. The next thing I want to make sure is on this page is an actual contact form. So when a consumer comes to read this content, they will be, or at least have the option to enter their contact information at the bottom. So I'm going to click add module, and under additional modules again, you'll notice a form option. And scroll down again, put your cursor on the blank field, and contact me is already a created form option. Go ahead and click that. It'll begin populating on the right-hand side. There it is. So it will show your branding and also a contact me form available on that page. I am happy with this. I'm going to go ahead and publish it. So I'm going to click publish on the top right. Let it think for a minute. There we go. All right. So guys, that's how you create that custom page. If you want to come in here and customize even more with styles, you do have that tab right here available for you too, if you would like to adjust some of that, even URLs. It went ahead and created the actual URL slug buy versus rent. If you want to come in here and create an easier one or an additional one, you can. Let's say I don't like the hyphens, and maybe I want it to say why buy. Okay, so I can go ahead and click off of that, make sure, go ahead and hit publish just for good measure. I just like to, just to make sure it's all good. Go back to my URLs, make sure it's saved. It did. So now I can actually go back to my dashboard here. Go ahead and click to go to my website. And I should already, underneath the more option, see my buy versus rent page right here. And I can go ahead and give that a click. I have my custom URL to that. I can even, just to test out that extra slug we created, you can go to why buy. There we go, and hit enter. And that slug as well brings you right to this page, this custom page that we created right here with that great content straight out of your email design. So if you have any questions about this, using HTML coding on your custom pages on your KW Agent website, please let us know. We're happy to help. You can email us at support@scottleroymarketing.com, and we'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching.